Hey, how's it going? This is my first rant video on this channel, and it's going to be about, surprise, surprise, wrestling. And more specifically about All Elite Wrestling and somebody who desperately wants to work for them. Now, I've been hearing this, I've heard from Cultaholic and Wrestle Talk that Road Dogg has been really angling to get employed with AEW, and if you're Road Dogg familiar with him, you know that he was in the tag team. Oh, you didn't know? The New Age Outlaws with Billy Gunn, who's having a good run with his sons right now, in my opinion, in AEW. And Billy Gunn, I believe, has mentioned wanting to bring him in and work with him again, for their old pals. And recently, I guess on Busted Open Radio, he's been saying, there's certain things that he wants to come in that he could help with. Certain things that he doesn't like, in particular, the match with Wardlow and Orange Cassidy, about how Wardlow gave him too much and how the comedy guy shouldn't go into the serious guy. Now, a lot of people say, well, yeah, that makes sense, but to me, I am not a WWE hater. My view on it is the more wrestling, the better, the more variety, the better. I don't like WWE style of storytelling. I really do like AEW style of storytelling and their booking decisions, which is fine. I don't think WWE should try to book like AEW. Millions love their product and the same thing. Orange Cassidy is a guy who, over the last few years, yes, he's a comedy guy, but he's also proven himself a draw and a star, and a guy who can put on great matches with anybody, and somebody who they clearly want at the top of the card. I'm a musician, and I've seen so many guys put themselves in a corner. Well, I'm just a blues guy, or I'm just a jazz guy, and what they're doing is they're leaving money on the table. I love jazz and I love reggae, but in Wyoming, you're not getting a lot of jazz and reggae gigs. So I go to work and I'll play blues, I played country, I've done R&B, whatever gets me out there and gets me working. And to put a cap on what you want to do, like I said, that's leaving money on the table, and they don't want to book like that. And Road Dogg, he wants to work for AEW so he can, fix things that he sees as wrong. But the problem is, the guys running the show and a large part of the fan base watching the show watch the show for those reasons. And so, in my opinion, Road Dogg, for his sake and for AEW's sake, maybe doesn't need to be working for them right now. I'm just happy to have a product I enjoy. And I don't care if WWE runs, if WWE is successful, whatever. I don't watch it, and that's okay. And that's my thoughts on Road Dogg wanting to work for AEW. I don't think it's a good fit. I think Orange Cassidy has been the most consistent. When I say consistent, I mean as far as trajectory, working his way from the very bottom of the card and really putting in a lot of work, slowly moving toward the top of the card. And I think that needs to continue. And the great thing about him moving up the card is when Wardlow beat his ass, it gave Wardlow even that much more credibility, because this is a guy they've been building for years. And Wardlow has really just started being Wardlow, this new character, recently. And so, I mean, if he just would have went in there and squashed one of the Gun Boys, that wouldn't have did nothing for building Wardlow. That's my thoughts on that. I'm coming up on about 5 minutes, and I don't think I could be interested for much longer than that. So you guys have a good day. If you enjoy wrestling, if you enjoy watching wrestling, enjoy what you want to watch. Like tonight, we got SmackDown coming on. What else? Rampage. I love Rampage. It's time for the main event. Love me some Mark Henry. And I have some Impact DVR that I'll probably get into. And I also want to talk about, I'll probably do another video here soon about a comic book I just read, which was phenomenal. And it seems like there's going to be distribution issues with it. I've been trying to get #2 for a long time, but it's on my wish list with In Time Comics. But it's called 78 Miles Per Hour. It is so good. And I'm going to review that. You guys hit to that. You guys have a blessed day.